Hello everyone, welcome back to another video by BTech 360. If you think that location plays an important role in shaping the educational career of a student, think again. If you think that a campus located in the valley, surrounded by the snow-capped Himalayas, cannot lead the pathway to the global tech giants, think again. And if you really think that noise and hype plays an important role in the results and excellence of the student, think again. Yes, you need to think again because here we are going to talk about NIT Srinagar. NIT Srinagar truly believes in enlightening the soul of the student so that they can fight the darkness and build a brighter future. In this video, we'll be discussing about the placement statistics, salary data, recruiters who have visited NIT Srinagar in the past few years, and the job role-wise performance of NIT Srinagar, so that you can have a better idea about the campus life and the placement that is offered by NIT Srinagar. But before we begin the video, do not forget to subscribe to BTech 360 if you are new to this channel so that we can keep making such educational and informative content for you. Now, if I start analyzing about the campus life of NIT Srinagar, I can clearly see that NIT Srinagar was established in the year 2003. Actually, NIT Srinagar started as a regional engineering college in Srinagar, and it was initially established in the year 1960. But it got the tag of an NIT in the year 2003, and by the NIT Act in 2007, it was considered to be as an institute of national importance. We are already aware of what is an institute of national importance. Any institute which is considered as an institute of national importance is highly renowned for giving highly skilled professionals for the upliftment of education and development in our country. Next, if I talk about the campus size, it has a 68 acres campus size. I would not say that it is a very high number or it is a very vast campus. Next, the total number of students which are admitted in the UG 4-year programs is 3,444. Now, seeing the size of the campus and seeing the strength of the students in the UG 4-year programs, I can clearly say that the student density in the campus is quite high. And a high student density in the campus clearly means the lack of facilities. But I truly believe that NIT Srinagar would have a well-developed infrastructure, libraries, hostels, etc. to facilitate the students or to attract the students for more and more admissions. Next, if I talk about the total number of male students, it is 75%, total number of female students is 25%. The most amazing data is that the students from the outside state is 57.72% and the total number of students from within the state is 42.28%. High number of students are from the outside state, which clearly means that the campus holds a national appeal as well as a balanced national diversity. Outside country, a zero global diversity. And if I talk about the total number of faculties available in the campus, it is 222. Now, if I consider the total number of students in the 4-year program and the total number of faculties, faculties to student ratio comes to be 1:15. That is, every one faculty is responsible for at least interacting or engaging or managing at least 50 students, which is not a very decent data. I would call it an average data. I think for improving this ratio, the number of faculties who are currently working in the campus should be increased. Not just this, if I talk about the NIRF ranking of NIT Srinagar for the year 2025 in the engineering section, it is 73 and it has shown a quite improvement. If I compare this NIRF ranking with the last year ranking of 2024, that is, it has jumped from 79th rank in 2024 to 73rd rank in 2025. This clearly means that the quality of education has improved widely in NIT Srinagar. After this, we'll be discussing about the placement statistics as per the NIRF data available. This NIRF data has been made available by our research team who is working currently day and night to provide you all the information about any particular campus. Next, if I talk about the students who have been admitted in the last 3 years, it has been currently increasing or continuously increasing from 622 in the year 21 to 22 to 625 in the year 22 to 23 to 758 in the year 2023 to 24. The increase in the number of students who have been admitted in the campus clearly means that the college or the campus is holding a wide or a good appeal. Next, if I talk about the number of students who have graduated in the respective years, it has been 575 in the first year, 581 in the second year, and 713 in the last year. The number of students have gradually increased who have graduated over the year from the campus, and this increase in the number of graduates from the campus clearly means a stable or a consistent quality of education which is being offered by NIT Srinagar. If I talk about the number of students who got placed in these respective years, it was 468 in the first year, 446 in the second year, and 413 in the last year. There has been a slight drop in the number of students who got placed each year, maybe because of the higher number of students opting for higher studies or because of the slowdown in the global marketing hiring. Next, if I talk about the placement percentage, it was 89.31% in the first year, 91.96% in the second year, and 88.06% in the last year. If I talk about the median CTC values, it is 8.33 LPA in the first year, 11 LPA in the second year, and again 11 LPA in the last year. The consistent values of median CTC makes or ensures the availability of good companies or good wages offering companies in the campus during the recruitment process or during the placement process. So this was about the placement statistics of NIT Srinagar. Next, we'll be discussing about the placement highlights. Here we'll be comparing the data of average package by three branches: computer science and engineering, information technology, electronics and communication engineering. The average package which was offered to the computer science and engineering students was 13 LPA. The one which was offered to information technology was 12 LPA, and the one which was offered to electronics and communication was 8 LPA. Overall, computer science and engineering has performed quite well in this campus over the years. Next, if I talk about the highest closing rank data for the NIT Srinagar campus, this data is available for the outside home state students with the filter of male category and no disability. If you want a complete unfiltered data, you can visit the ebooks which are available on our websites. Next, we'll be comparing the highest closing rank for different branches, that is computer science and engineering, information technology, electronics and communication engineering, and electrical engineering. The closing rank data has been provided for the open category, EWS, that is economically weaker section, OBC non-creamy layer section, SC and ST categories. Okay, if I talk about the open categories for the BTech Computer Science and Engineering, it is 26,171. For information technology, it is 33,379. For electronics and communication engineering, it is 36,651. And for electrical engineering, it is 43,282. You can clearly see the respective data for all the other sections for the respective branches or courses. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this for your future reference. We have more courses as well as more higher closing ranks to compare for. Next, if we talk about mechanical engineering, the highest closing rank for the mechanical engineering section for the open category is 48,977. For chemical engineering, it is 55,299. For civil engineering, it is 57,319. And for metallurgical and material engineering, it is 57,881. You can clearly see the highest closing rank data for all these sections and for all the courses. If you want to take a screenshot of this for your future reference, you can do it right now. Next, we'll be comparing the top recruiters who have been visiting the campus in the last few years for the purpose of placement. Now, if I compare this list, it has a quite balanced proportion of global tech giants. It has a quite good proportion of core engineering companies as well as PSUs. If I can clearly see the dominance of the PSUs, which is very amazing or commendable if I talk about the recruiters' performance or the performance of NIT Srinagar in terms of placement and recruitment. You can see topmost PSUs available in this list like GAIL, Indian Oil, that is IOCL, ONGC, DRDO, Power Grid, NTPC, etc. So these are the strong PSUs who are available in the list of the recruiters of NIT Srinagar. Apart from this, you can also find the strong presence of global tech giants in this list. For example, if I talk about the global tech giants, I have Microsoft, I have Samsung, I have IBM, I have Nutanix. Next, I can also find Capgemini, Infosys, and Wipro, etc. in the list. These are few of the global tech giants which also believe in mass hiring or bulk hiring. Next, apart from this, I can also find core engineering companies in the list like L&T Constructions, Tata Projects, JSW, Mahindra, HCL, etc., Maruti Suzuki, Yamaha, etc. Apart from this, one more amazing thing which I have noticed in the recruiters list is the quite often visit of automobile and manufacturing engineering companies in the campus of NIT Srinagar. For example, I can clearly see Maruti Suzuki over here, Yamaha, Honda, Escorts, SKF, etc. So this was the detailed analysis of the top recruiters who have visited NIT Srinagar campus over the last few years. We also compared the LinkedIn profiles of the NIT Srinagar alumni, and we found that the total number of alumni who are available on LinkedIn was 8,375. Out of this 8,375, we analyzed a few profiles and we found the total number of alumni who have worked at Microsoft is 34 and currently 14 are working over there. For Deloitte, it is 42 and currently 17 are working there. For EY, it is 25 and currently 10 are working there. And for Qualcomm, it is 24 and 15 are working there. If I compare the retention percentage of the alumni in these respective industries, I can clearly say that the retention percent is approximately 40 to 45%, which is a very good data, and that is the reason that the top recruiters, the PSUs and the global tech giants keep visiting NIT Srinagar campus for placements. If I compare this data for the other industries, for Meta, the currently employed alumni is 2, out of which 13 have previously worked before. For Apple, 10 alumni have worked over here and currently 7 are working over here. For Amazon, 76 have worked over here and 25 are currently employed over here. For Nvidia, 10 have worked over here and 8 are currently employed over here. And for Google, 45 have worked over here and 7 are currently working here. Apart from the data that is available for Meta and Google, if I compare the retention percentage of the alumni, it is again approximately 45%, which is a good retention percentage, a very healthy retention percentage, and that is the reason for the maintenance of credibility and trust of these companies or these recruiters in the NIT Srinagar alumni or the students. Next, now we'll be comparing the locations of the alumni. We'll be having a demographic breakdown. We can clearly see according to the graph that 90% of the alumni, that is 7,526 alumni, are currently settled in India, out of which the major proportion is settled in Jammu and Kashmir, that is 33,686, that is 44%, and out of this 44%, 27% are currently working or employed or settled in Srinagar, which I am believing is the inside state or within state population. Next, if I compare this data, 10% of the alumni are settled globally, out of which 233 are working in United States, 78 are working in UAE, 73 are working in Canada, and 60 are working in United Kingdoms. So that was about the demographic breakdown of the alumni of NIT Srinagar. By the end of this video, I hope that all your queries and doubts regarding the NIT Srinagar campus have been cleared. Overall for me, NIT Srinagar stands at a very reputed position, seeing the placement statistics, seeing the median CTC values, seeing the list of the recruiters, especially the PSUs, the daily visits, the regular visit of the PSU in the campus. So overall, NIT Srinagar is performing quite well, and NIT Srinagar has broken the stereotype that location plays a very important role in shaping the excellence of the student. NIT Srinagar, not just a beautiful campus, but holds a beautiful history as well as a beautiful future for the students ahead. I hope you like this video, and if you do like this video, do not forget to subscribe to BTech 360. Till then, keep watching us so that we keep making such interesting content for you. Thank you and have a nice day.